This is episode 19. That is a prime number
Yes, but
of burning books.
it's an odd number, and I'm not okay with that. Triggered.
Stop oppressing prime numbers.
I'm oppressing odd numbers. Thank you very much.
Get your composite privilege
I
out
am
of here.
triggered by multiples of 3. And even though 19 is not a multiple of 3, 9 is.
19 can...
9 is, though.
Okay.
19 is prime, therefore it is not a multiple of anything. Hello, doggy. Get away from my milkshake, doggy!
Thank you for teaching us math and screaming at a dog at the same time.
Yay!
Yes, I had to yell at the dog because he was getting close to my milkshake. My milkshake brings all the dogs to my desk.
We're off to a good start. Devoted.
Oh boys, there's some torsos. Actually, one of them is covered.
Yeah, we got a clothed torso. It's kind of weird.
Look at them arm muscles. What the hell? Biceps? Yeah, but why is his lower arm so tiny?
He skips forearm day?
I guess.
You can't have biceps. Just pick one or the other. You can only have one sep. You're either homosep or heterosep.
Ha!
Can't be bi. Sorry, I had to. A sweet romance.
What do you do about triceps then?
Those don't exist.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm triggered.
See, number 3, multiples of 3. What did I say? Carry on.
A sweet romance. After his wife's death, single dad Russ leans on his best friend Jake for support. But when Russ faces bankruptcy, the two find a solution in a fake marriage and realize there's something very real beneath it all. Oh my god, that is everything I've ever wanted.
That just sounds super cute.
Yeah, the cover is misleading.
Yeah.
We have reached peak torso. I am so excited. I love that type of story. Where it's like, let's get pretend married. Oh, we actually both like men.
Not just men, each other.
Yes. Oh my god, if one of them's like only gay for the other one.
Are you gonna be okay?
No.
I'm gonna need 99 cents.
You're gonna need what?
I'm gonna need 99 cents.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing you pretend to work for a little bit every once in a while.
The last Exodus. Yeah. Earth is in ruins after an extraterrestrial invasion. Survivor Lucas has only one hope, an abandoned alien spacecraft, but he can't fly it alone.
Probably because he's not an alien.
Oh my god, he has to start a fake romance with an alien, and then they start having feelings for each other. I'm just gonna shoehorn that same plot into all of these.
Ship. Ship flutter!
Oh my gosh, they need a ship so they can fly a ship. Oh my god. Oh.
That's too meta. That's too
They'll
much.
call it the SS Ship.
Yes, I'm ship. Shippy McShip.
Did I say we're off to a good start? I meant we're off to a great start. The Grand Hotel.
Oh my god, Sarah.
It's another stupid house! Why? Stupid houses.
A haunting Lovecraftian tale.
No,
the
I'm
dilapidated
intrigued.
Grand Hotel is a place where nightmarish possibilities lurk in the shadows and guests check in but never leave. Oh, it's Hotel California.
Okay, so why is this Lovecraftian?
Visitors run screaming from their rooms only to meet the smiling face of the hotel's desk clerk who is always awake.
Okay, so how is this Lovecraftian?
Maybe there's tentacles in it.
Okay, tentacles don't automatically make it Lovecraft.
A lot of the time
It's
that means
Lovecraftian if
Yes,
has
it
to
does.
do with
Just like
insanity.
goggles automatically make it steampunk.
It's gears, thank you very much. But there's a song about it.
Well, there's a song about this too. It's by the Eagles,
Right, and
which are known for their Lovecraft.
no.
Reference.
All of Lovecraft's themes had to do with madness and insanity. That's everything. Like,
Right,
not
yeah.
even the stuff that wasn't Cthulhu mythos. Like, his
Yeah.
good stuff, aka the stuff that wasn't Cthulhu mythos.
That's right, internet. Fight me.
Yeah, I will fucking throw down. I will win this fight too. Let's go.
But maybe it is a madness sort of
If
thing.
it's a madness sort of thing, then sure. But that's like, what was the name of the? Is it 14? I can't remember.
By Peter Klein's.
Yes, that one was very Lovecraftian, and not just because it had the crazy monsters that were very hard to comprehend, but because everything that happened there was hard to comprehend.
Yes.
That was more important than the actual, like, flying sky tentacle monsters.
Well, it could be because 14 was interdimensional horrors.
Mhm.
So maybe the hotel has kind of the same thing going
Possible.
on. You know, I pity every horror writer whose last name begins with K,
Right?
because you're just stuck on the endless shelves of King and Kuntz, and I am so sorry.
Well, yeah, I was thinking that he's an SK too.
Yeah. So,
Um,
R.I.P. Scott Keenmore and Brian Keene.
This actually doesn't sound terrible. It sounds like one of those real quick reads that you read to get over some really deep book.
Fair. This is your book rebound.
Yeah, this is your okay.
Can we
That last
please
book
coin
I
that
read
phrase
just
because book rebound is a thing, and it
Yes.
needs to have a word.
Yeah, it's like that last book I read just seriously fucked me up. I need something easy that is not like I finished reading A Head Full of Ghosts and I was like, nope, we're gonna read Witches Be Crazy next.
Yeah,
Because that book
absolutely.
fucked me up.
Star Wars Aftermath.
Oh, is that
Oh,
actually a Star Wars book? Oh, yeah, it is actually a Star Wars book.
I totally skipped a different one.
Whatever.
Um,
Oh, wait a second. I think I know what this is.
In this New York Times bestselling novel, the Rebel Alliance hunts down the Empire's remaining forces, and Rebel fighter Nora Wexley goes on a dangerous new mission.
Is this literally the one that came out right before? It is. It has got shitty reviews. Yeah, this is the one that I thought it was. This is the one that they use the phrase "trending across the galaxy."
Oh, Jesus,
Ew.
yeah, I remember us talking about that one day. Nope, lol, never mind.
Yup. Next.
Dead Man's Song. When a monstrous evil assaults a quiet Pennsylvania town,
Oh,
its
hey, that's
residents
Russell.
must fight for their lives and their souls.
Pennsylvania
Pennsylvanians
has
levels.
quiet towns?
I feel like Pennsylvania is nothing but quiet towns.
Okay, fair. It's a pine deep novel. I didn't know
Oh.
Pennsylvania was known for its pine trees.
It actually is. Indiana, PA is the Christmas tree capital of the nation or the world or something like
Aw. See,
Like,
I would
they grow
place
5/8
maples
of them there.
because that's all that's fucking here.
Well, it's because we have Norwegian maples and they are considered an invasive.
Species, yeah.
They're like all over the place.
Well, I don't know if it's two separate stories or what, but it's the Amazon description is split in half. There's evil
Oh.
endures. Once an idyllic Pennsylvania village, Pine Deep awoke one morning to find itself bathed in a massive bloodletting. Twice in 30 years, the townsfolk have endured the savage hungers of a murderous madman. Okay, so serial killer. And then Nightmare Never Ends. Bodies mutilated beyond description, innocents driven to acts of or vicious madness. A monstrous evil is preying on the living and the dead, and turning
Oh,
a
shit.
quiet little town into hell on earth. All
I'm
right.
gonna give another shout out to Brian Keene. He also sets a lot of his horror stories in Pennsylvania or in the area, and that kind of sounds like one of his. I think Ghoul is the one where it's like something is preying on the living and the dead.
Yeah, also,
I think
this author has written 1,000 books.
Speaking of 1,000 books, the Blood and Snow box set, books 1 through 10.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
They take,
Oh, that image
they
is
take
so
quite a lot
tiny.
of room.
It is.
I
It's
couldn't-
beautiful.
Yeah, that's the one from the email because I couldn't get this, like, that same picture anywhere else. But here's an alternative one that has 12, I guess, but just pick 10 of them. I don't know how to. A vampiric Snow White, a beastly beauty, a witchy Cinderella. Your favorite fairy tale princesses are reimagined in this box set. God damn it.
You know, though, Snow White as a vampire, I have seen done so many times. Why is that popular?
She's got pale skin, dark hair, like blood red lips, and like her whole thing is blood, kind of. Because that's why, like, that's where her beauty and her name comes from, right? Blood on Snow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's for teens, and it's $1 for all 10 books, so it's 10 cents a book.
That's not bad.
It is not. I need to not get that because I need to stop being obsessed with fairy tales. Dragon Blood, books 1 through 3. After 1,000 years, no traces of dragons remain on Earth, but a few descendants have dragon blood flowing within them. and the magnificent powers that come with it. As this rare minority is driven to extinction by humans, is war inevitable? That kind of happens in a lot of books, and I'm always wondering who fucked a dragon. I mean, besides Donkey.
Well,
Because then you have dragon donkeys. I don't know why there are humans.
if you want to go by, okay, I'm gonna put my nerd pants on here for a little bit.
Alright, okay.
If you want to go by like D&D
Yes.
and Pathfinder tabletop games like that, a lot of dragons have polymorph self at
Yeah.
will, so they can just turn into humans. So it's not really that you're fucking a dragon so much as you're fucking a dragon that's disguised as a human.
So, Zeus.
Pretty much, yeah. Except Zeus turned into the animals.
Right? Zeus had it backwards.
Zeus was like, I'll be a swan, she'll be attracted to me. And you're like, it's a bird.
That chick has a swan fetish, I can just feel it.
Or the fucking bull. Like, what the hell with that?
Hey, look, cows, I'm DTF. Did he always just pick creatures that have the weirdest dicks, though?
It's Zeus, so probably. He turned into an eagle with, oh my god.
I don't know anything about eagle dicks.
Yeah, neither do I, actually. Time to find out. I'm gonna go Google it.
Can we call this episode Eagle Dicks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dicks. Wait. Why was dick slap an option? Okay, I'm not actually getting what an actual eagle penis looks like, so I had to put an eagle penis.
Do they have cloacas like turtles and some reptiles and shit too?
Most male birds have a cloaca, and ducks have a penis instead of some others, but eagles do not. Okay, now I'm gonna figure out how eagles procreate. Carry on with the next book. I mean, I already know about the bald eagle like mating ritual thing, but
Yeah. But we need to know what goes where.
yeah, exactly.
Look behind you.
There's a wall behind me. Oh, that's the name of the book. Haha!
I looked and it's just my dresser.
Well, none of us had anything spooky.
Yeah, no,
I mean, if
got a wall.
my chair
I have
was
my
turned a
bop
different
stick.
way, if my chair was turned a different way and I looked behind me, there would have been a baby.
Ah, babies!
But my chair wasn't turned in that
Babies are
direction.
the ultimate horror, so... Chloe remembers waking up alone and terrified in an underground chamber, then running for her life. But her
that's not
husband
good.
tells her it was a dream. Chloe vows to find out the truth at any cost.
Oh.
Goodreads says, after being kidnapped, Chloe Benson wakes up in an underground tomb with her hands and feet tied together, yet cannot
What?
remember how she got there. She manages to escape her deadly circumstances, but when she returns home, no one believes her story. Suspecting that her husband is lying to her, Chloe works with detectives to unravel the disturbing chain of events that led to her kidnapping. That makes it sound way more interesting than Book Club did.
Yeah, really.
I do not trust BookBub. The list. Every year at Mount Washington High, someone releases a list of the ugliest and prettiest girls from each grade. Follow 8 girls as they grapple with their placements and what beauty really means.
That sounds
Oh my God,
horrible
are you
and totally
serious?
legit.
Yeah. I'm like,
Look-
this is real life, so it's gonna be boring.
Hey, look, that author has the name that you couldn't pronounce.
I
episodes
noticed
ago.
that and then was gonna say something about it, but I was hoping nobody would notice so I wouldn't have to try and say it again.
Isn't this how, the Facebook movie started? He did the same thing. Isn't that how Facebook originally started? Was a Hot or Not?
I did not pay any attention to that movie.
I think that's how it started originally. It was a rating thing.
I don't actually know.
Haha,
But I mean,
heartbeat
everyone
eagles are
has...
apex predators, bitches. Sorry. I'm learning about eagles.
Yes, but how do they fuck?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Oh, they press their cloacas together.
Oh.
That's it.
Yay! The Devil's Detective.
I don't know if I
Welcome
like
to
this cover.
Hell. The one I have has higher contrast, so it looks way better.
It looks neat.
Welcome to Hell, where Thomas Fool is an information man tasked with keeping track of crimes. When one, a horrific murder, proves more heinous than the rest, Fool's investigation reveals a dark conspiracy. That's weird.
Have you read it?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, how inaccurate is that?
No, that's weird because it's so It sounds so generic. It sounds like every other thriller we have. It's just the setting is hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's always like one murder happens and one guy is gonna figure it out, but there's a conspiracy. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
If he's literally in charge of, like, writing down all the horrible shit that everyone in hell has ever done, why is he like, this one murder really stands out, you guys?
This one in particular is
Like,
from all of
he's walking up with his clipboard and he shows it to actual Hitler and he's like, look what the fuck this guy did. And Hitler,
Hitler's
like
like, dude.
vomits.
Yeah.
He's like, that is some shit, man. That's awful. Stolen. When mysterious Ty kidnaps... Okay, Ty kidnaps Gemma, but it's Gemma with a G, and so I thought it was Grandma. And I was like, Ty, what the fuck, dude? Don't leave Grandma alone.
Oh my god.
When mysterious Ty kidnaps Gemma and holds her captive in the Australian outback, she must overcome a living nightmare or die trying.
Well, you said Outback, right?
Yes. Well, Gemma, you're gonna die
You're
anyway.
gonna die
because
regardless.
It's a wildlife.
It's Australia.
It's actively trying to kill you.
I mean, look at all of the giant monsters.
Animals
that come
have
from it.
health bars there.
Just, always be on the listening for
Just sit
battle
tight
music.
and wait for Liam Neeson to come save you. It's gonna be fine.
Well, no, not if Liam Neeson isn't her dad.
Right.
Oh, I just assumed that was like par for the course for whatever. If you've got a past perfect verb in your title, like Liam Neeson will show up and help you. I thought that was the rules. This was not explained to me properly. I'm gonna have to go right to the top of this conspiracy.
You're gonna have to contact Liam Neeson himself.
I will. Get him on the phone. Except don't. I'm scared to talk.
Okay, I have a problem with this next book.
Mount Misery?
That is not a picture of a mountain.
That's why it's so miserable.
Is that a face?
That school of fish wishes it was a mountain.
Is that a face in the school of fish or just oddly placed fish?
I
Oddly placed
sort of
fish.
see a face, but I don't think it's on purpose.
Okay.
Newcomers are living in Long Island Sound, and they're hungry for flesh. Two brave scientists race against the clock to solve a terrifying marine mystery in this no-holds-barred tale of horror.
But is it about fish?
Yeah, maybe they're fish people. Like Island of the Blue Men?
Oh,
Crab people, crab people.
yeah, ocean critters. Because the very first sentence on the Amazon description is the first time the creatures tasted human blood, their savagery went undetected.
The Path.
This looks familiar.
In a future world run by computers, genius programmer Simon Bank races against time to keep an all-powerful artificial intelligence from destroying life on Earth.
Yeah, that sounds legit, actually. So,
That's kind of the usual.
yeah.
One man must computer so hard. The Rain. After endless rain turns the U.S. into a churning sea, Tanner and her adoptive father Russell drift among the islands of Wyoming, chasing rumors of the last dry place.
So it's the biblical flood.
Yes,
Okay.
but it's too far to float with a cracked canoe, and evil lurks beneath the waves.
Well, that's terribly unfortunate. I'm not okay with that.
That reminds me of the Conqueror Worms, which is a hat trick for Brian Keene today. Holy shit. I've just got Keene on the brain. I mean, maybe I need to read some of those. Basket Case.
Oh boy, we're bringing it home.
When murder strikes during a folk art festival, Nixie and the Silver Six set out to catch the killer.
The what? Is that a band?
I hope not. Actually, no, I hope so, and I hope they're all, like, screamo grandmas.
There's an art
Okay.
to growing older and a craft to catching killers.
So yes, they are old people.
I mean,
Oh, boy.
the image at the top, it says a Silver Six crafting mystery, has a bunch of glasses on it.
Oh, they all wear different glasses.
Oh, the Silver Six is probably the name of her, like, friend group.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought the author's last name said barista for a minute. I was like, why? No.
Don't bang the
That's
barista.
Batista.
This is Batista.
Death's Witness. When a lawyer is found dead in Central Park, his widow and his partner team up to discover what happened and uncover a conspiracy that could threaten the life of the victim's daughter.
Ooh, that's alarming.
You know what? Congratulations. They made a thriller sound actually different. Not too different, but kind of different.
I hope she, stops and she realizes her daughter is at stake. She's like, maybe I should let the police handle this instead.
I wonder. It's his widow and then the victim's daughter. So I wonder if like the widow is his second wife or something,
Oh, that sounds
and the
legit.
and then like a stepdaughter, because it doesn't say like their daughter or her
Right,
daughter or
right.
whatever. It's his widow and his partner, and then the victim's daughter. So I'm like, oh, maybe she's from a different marriage, and then there's some conflict, and then
So
a story
stepmom did it.
happens.
Got it.
The Laura Cardinal novels. Brimming with deft plotting and breathtaking thrills, this
Oh,
collection
that's a
follows
Ouija
Laura
board.
Cardinal, a strong-willed detective who investigates a slew of high-stakes homicide cases.
Do they have to do with Ouija boards?
Darkness on the Edge of Town, Dark Side of the Moon, The Devil's Hour.
I feel like I've read Darkness on the Edge of Town. Holy shit, does that sound familiar? Let me look at my library inventory for a second. Okay, there's no Darkness on the Edge of Town. Maybe I, like, picked it up and almost bought it at a book sale and then didn't. That sounds so friggin' familiar. Abducted. Okay, somebody call Liam Neeson for real this time. Ashley is kidnapped by a pair of escaped convicts. She may seem meek and ordinary, but Ashley's will to live knows no bounds. Never mind, cancel that call. Ashley's got this.
She's fine.
Yeah, I think she'll be. I think she'll be gay.
The Iron Butterfly.
Oh, that's pretty. I like that.
Imprisoned, starved, and amnesic. That's weird.
Amnesic?
Amnesia as a
Like,
adjective is difficult.
Amnesiatic? What?
Yeah, I don't know. Thalia escapes an evil cult with some unlikely help, but her worst nightmare becomes reality when the cult's insidious plans are realized and Thalia begins to show signs of dangerous powers.
Huh. Is this young adult?
I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
It sounds like young adult.
I was
Amazon
looking up to make
never
sure
lets me
amnesic is a
know,
word.
so-
It is teen and young adult, yes.
Okay. Known as the Septori, the leader has chosen Thalia as the test subject for a torture device of untold power,
Oh shit.
designed to change and twist her into something that is neither human nor deny. But what is a deny?
The Other Oregon. A dark thriller. The FBI asks Greg Simmons to reconnect with Donnie Wilkie, an old friend, and report on his suspicious activities. But seeing Donnie might be Greg's only chance to silence the long-buried secret haunting their shared past.
They're both murderers.
Nah, I ship this too.
They both love each other.
They were supposed to kill each other, but then they realized they both liked men. It just fits. It fits in every story. Just whenever you write anything, just put that in, and everyone will like it. It will increase your book stats. I don't really know where I was going with that.
Yeah, I was
The
waiting.
Transcend Time Saga.
We're done with that now.
Lizzie has forgotten her past life in 1815 England, but when she meets her reincarnated soulmate, her memories begin to return. I hate it when that happens.
Alright.
Up, back, and away. When Miles visits his friend Professor Davies, he learns how to time travel and is given a mission.
Whoa.
Go to 1928. What the fuck? I literally thought a pterodactyl landed in your living room. What was I talking about? Oh, okay.
Up, back, and away.
He learns how to time travel and is given a mission. Go to 1928 and return with both a girl and a secret.
Oh.
But that's easier said than done.
Yep.
Literally any girl, just pick one. Just grab a
And
girl.
any secret, apparently.
And a secret. Just can they be both? Can you have a secret girl? A girl with a secret? Yeah, no, that'd be so funny though. Like running around in a time that isn't yours, like trying to pick up chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Bored stiff. After the president of the nursing home's board of directors is found dead, small-town coroner Maddie Winston is called in to examine the body. Can she juggle her responsibilities and get to the bottom of the murder?
The quote on the cover says, "The funniest deputy coroner to cut up a corpse since, well, ever." I don't know if I would want a funny deputy coroner.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
What is that dog doing to a raccoon on the front cover?
Maybe it's a hat.
Oh, it's
Oh.
a hat?
No, it's a cat. That is a
Oh.
cat.
Is it a cat or a hat?
It's a
Is
cat.
a cat in a hat?
Nope. It is not
In
a
French,
hat.
chapeau?
It is not a hat. It is a cat.
But
Why?
in Spanish, is it a gato and a sombrero?
Gato sombrero. In Japanese, it's Neko and Boshi.
Italian,
Nikoboshi.
it's gatto and capello.
And in sign language, it's...
Kenya.
Yes.
We can't see that.
In for a penny. Lillian thought her husband was a wealthy southern gentleman, but his death left her with debts no honest woman could pay. Now in jail over financial troubles, she enlists her friend Maggie to help the estate afloat. Oh, to help keep the estate afloat. But what Maggie discovers next is a conspiracy that will shake up her small town.
Gasp.
The Granny series.
Oh, is she like super old?
It's called the Granny series. I have no idea.
Also, no honest woman could pay, like, very much implies prostitution, so I want her to consider it. I want her to be like, well, I'm 95 years old, but, I mean, maybe I could suck some dick for cash. The chemistry of death. Oh god, Joe Tesla is back. Brilliant Joe Tesla is on the hunt for a charming serial killer who prowls the New York City subway system. Can Joe end a madman's reign of terror, or will he be the next victim?
I like how you begrudgingly read the beginning of that. You're like, man, I gotta read this now.
I do like charming serial killers, but fuck the rest of this, and we've already talked about why. Today's theme is butterflies. Incarnate.
That's a pretty cover, too.
Anna is a brand new soul in a world where reincarnation is the norm, and many fear her birth portends disaster. Can she survive the terrible dangers to come and possibly find true love? Today's other theme is, like, reincarnation / past lives.
Yeah.
Also, but who gives a shit? Like, again, with every single teen novel, it is always like, can she survive this exciting thing but also fall in love with somebody? And it's like,
Right.
Jesus Christ, if you're that worried about survival, then, like, calm your tits. That's literally on the hierarchy of needs. What is that? Maslow's hierarchy of needs? Like, there are certain things that you need before you're even going to be interested in sex and or romance. And one of those things is, like, basic safety. Which makes sense. If you think you're gonna die, you are not feeling the urge to procreate.
Right? Yeah.
You want to secure yourself first. Duh. Teens.
Right? Teens.
Go to Psych 101, teens. The First Blade of Ostia. In the city of Ostenheim, dueling is everything. When Bryn Pendolo's best friend stands in the way of achieving the coveted First Blade of Ostia, he'll be tested like never before.
Fancy.
Wait, who's going to be tested? Is Bryn going to be tested, or his
I don't
friend
know, I
who is
missed that.
unnamed going to be tested? Well, it just says he. Maybe his best friend's a she. But dueling is everything.
Yeah.
Everybody walks around with their dual discs and their decks ready, and they're gonna send your ass to the Shadow Realm. Mary Hades Beginnings box set. It's spelled like Hades, but maybe it's Hades. Mary Hades sounds way better than Mary Hades.
Okay.
Mary has a special relationship with the spirit world, a connection that brings her face to face with her worst nightmares. Wow, that gave me so much information.
Was that seriously it?
A nail-biting collection of paranormal suspense, !
Which book?
And that's it.
I see.
So, a collection of useless words. The 10th Chamber. An ancient manuscript leads historian Hugo and archaeologist Luke deep into a network of caves where a world-shattering secret awaits. This is another one that falls victim to hint at what the secret is, and that will make it sound like a good book.
Right, yeah.
Don't hint at what the secret is, and it sounds super generic.
Yeah.
Yay! This next one's free, and I'm so happy. Kill all the lawyers.
Is that a shark?
It is.
It's a land shark. That shark is on deck.
Solomon versus Lord novel.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't either, but I'm curious.
Somebody stabbed that shark in the fin.
Oh my god, they did look at it! Oh,
Don't
That
say
poor
aw, it's a
land
fucking
shark.
shark.
I know you don't like sharks.
But is it Shadrach the Snark Shark?
It might be
No.
Shadrach the Snark Shark.
I mean, maybe that's why you got stabbed then.
Oh, he did get stabbed. Oh my gosh, I
Katie
couldn't
saw
see it
that.
earlier. Yep. Poor Shadrach. Fans of some people I don't know will adore this hilarious romp featuring the oddest couple in the legal world. Lawyers Steve Solomon and Victoria Lord face an old client, a newly released con thirsting for revenge.
I just heard something scream, and I'm okay with
Oh, I'm
that.
sorry. That would be the TV I have as background noise.
Did a pterodactyl land in Sarah's house too? It's just making
No.
the rounds.
No. No. That was a man being eaten by a mummy. Oh my god! Holy shit! What the fuck just happened? I hit the wrong button and I went back to it and the volume was way, 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 way high. That's not where it was like 5 minutes ago. I'm so sorry.
No, that was awesome
That scared
because I
the
thought
fuck out of me.
no, I thought you were doing it on purpose to go
No.
with Shadrach the Snark Shark. Like I thought that was his theme song.
No, that scared the
What was
fuck out of me.
She's
Well, like literally, what was
He
that?
got scared and then like immediately started like, oh my god, how do I fix this? Oh my god, how do I fix this?
I was like, where's my mute button? Just turned off the TV. I don't know what happened. I thought that said boobs and not Dobbs.
Spell found.
No.
Put it back. Oh, this is the person who brought you 3 bodies into biscotti. Just FYI. The Blackmore sisters use their I'm sorry. The Blackmore sisters use their magical powers to solve baffling local crimes until they leave their quaint hometown to look for a powerful relic from the Salem witch trials. The object could be key to enhancing the sisters' gifts if they survive to find it.
Okay.
Okay,
Well-
yeah.
It's a cozy where they're not solving a murder. Right? They're looking for a thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also free is Tangled Tides. This is for teens, but I need to tell you that when I looked for this picture, I have no idea why, but this GIF came up.
What is happening?
This was like the 3rd image result. I can't. Okay, now that I'm looking at it, I do totally understand what you mean about the photoshopping.
Yeah, look at the hair.
Because
The hair is what drew me first. Okay, while I'm like, okay, there's a lot of bullshit going on here. First off, the hair is very badly photoshopped.
Ew.
yeah, that is, I think, the worst crime here.
Especially on the left, the left side of the book.
Yes.
It almost gets away with it on the right side. Almost. But then the left side, not okay. Don't just put on the regular random airbrush, set it to 30, and then just draw it in. Don't do that shit.
Right, you don't need to use the smudge tool. But also, yes, all of the, like, rainbow shit that's supposed to look like it's attached to her is just sort of there.
Yeah.
And her hand is cut out really weird. The hand that's on her hip.
It's also opaque because you can see her hip through it. It's shiny.
Anyway, I guess I'll actually read it. Yara Jones is just a regular girl, until she's turned into a mermaid on her 18th birthday.
I'm sorry, what? I was choking for a minute.
Well, then you missed it. But all of that
mean, not really. If
information
you look at
was
the cover-
implied by the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jump cut. Video producer Ellie Foreman collects footage that unnerves the vice president of a powerful aviation company and is soon ensnared in a dangerous game of surveillance, intrigue, and murder.
Ooh.
Unnerves the vice president? If she captures some footage and it's like, haha, I know you're doing this, and he's like, oh no, we have to silence her. Or if she's like, well, these terrorists are planning this, and he's like, holy shit, we have to inform the president.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, either one, you know what I mean? I can't tell which one would be more interesting. How to murder your mother-in-law.
Oh.
When her friend's monstrous mothers-in-law find their lives in danger, Ellie must hunt down a killer. Oh, we got lots of people named Ellie. Oh, the title squished that lady. She dropped her tea.
Oh, I see.
Abducted. Wait, didn't we have 2 of this? We had an
we did
abducted
only-
already.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did
we
have
had
an
a s-
abducted.
We had a stolen, and we had... Yeah, 2 abducteds. 2 years ago, Anita's son was abducted, and after the case went cold, young Tim was declared dead. But when Anita sees her son's face in the window of a departing bus, she knows the police were wrong and she's determined to get her little boy back.
Sad.
That is sad.
Yeah. I like how the title matches the color of the teddy bear. That is a nice touch. And then the author's name matches the blue background. Oh, and it's Brian! Brian's writing me books. Dragon Rigger. Deep in the capital F flux lies a realm inhabited by warring dragons. Space pilot Jael has helped them before, but is she the savior they've been waiting for? Victory might cost her life in this enthralling mix of sci-fi and fantasy. But what I want to know is, what is that space vagina doing on the cover?
You know, that's a good question.
The dragon looks very sad. That dragon is not okay with the space vagina being that close.
Yeah, it really isn't. Actually, that lady looks a little concerned about it, too.
Well, because there's a missile heading toward it. She's like, oh god. We've got another in this Promontory Castle series. A Vow of Glory. Thor will stop at nothing to find the mystical Destiny Sword, and finally understand his own powers. Meanwhile, Gwendolyn and her troops fearlessly defend an ancient city. Those 2 things sound like they don't have anything to do with each other, but that's free.
Yeah.
Oh, these are apparently called the Sorcerer's Ring. We will never remember that. They will always be castles with the person named Thor.
I remember the person named Thor. I don't remember any other part of it, so yes.
I usually remember the author's name. Like, I see the cover and I'm like, is this by... Yep. And then I remember it's Thor. The Raven Mocker. After a burial site is desecrated and ancient demon surfaces, can 2 families prevent a trail of carnage?
Oh.
This one's also free. That house kind of reminds me of the Evil Dead house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does look like that cabin.
Yeah. Well, this is book 2. What did they do in book 1? The Awakening. When innocent Tara Spencer finds herself mysteriously pregnant, an ancient religious order believes she harbors the Antichrist.
Okay, so they immediately believe she harbors the Antichrist and not possibly Jesus?
Jesus was the original Jesus, so if that ever happens again, it's non-Jesus.
I see.
What gets me is they believe that she's carrying the Antichrist and not is just a lying whore.
Yeah.
Not that pregnant people are
Yeah.
sluts, but...
She could have gotten drugged.
Well, yeah, that's... The ancient religious order would be a little more skeptical.
Yeah, probably.
They name drop Rosemary's Baby in The Thing.
Of course
Which-
they do.
Which I think this, for the first time, might actually be
An appropriate
legitimate.
Rosemary
Yeah.
baby name drop. Yeah.
Death in the Headlights. Kyle and his partner Danny travel to the countryside with their friend Linda and her fiancé for a weekend getaway. But when they find a body on the side of the road, their
Oh my.
pleasant vacation is interrupted by a dangerous mystery.
That's upsetting.
It's gay cozy.
Gay cozies.
It's not tagged as cozy because it's too gay.
Well, yeah, of course.
Oh, this is featuring Detective Linda. It makes me think of like a pop song, like featuring Pitbull and Detective Linda.
Yeah, I would agree.
That concludes episode 19.
Yay.
Good job, boss.
I'm gonna look at that GIF again.
All right.
I can't handle it. I can't. Why is this happening? The eye contact, I just. Anyway, I know. I have to stop. Okay, bye.
All right.
Bye.